Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Healing the Planet from Within. My name is Santosha, and in this video, I'm going to teach you how to heal your past life karma. So please watch the entire video until the end and have a notepad and pen handy to take notes during this video. Please watch the video a few times as well, all the way to the end, to make sure that you fully understand the process. Healing past life karma can be quite complex in order to include all the layers of what's affecting you. But why? Why do we need to heal past life karma? If you need to heal past life karma, you'll notice some areas of your life that you feel stuck in, you're struggling with, such as sabotaging personality patterns, behavioral patterns, unknown reasons why you're feeling depressed or angry, sudden outbursts of anger, why you might be different than your siblings. Your brothers and sisters have a different personality than you and you don't feel like you fit in. The reason why you can't move your business forward or achieve what you want to in the world, it's because of the energetic matrix, the baggage and burdens of past life karma. Now I'm going to talk about this from two different perspectives. The first one is what you did, what you acted on, and the other one is the situation that affected you. For the purpose of this video, in this training lesson, I'm going to discuss this in one box as karma. Yes, they're completely separate, but I don't want to get into that right now. I want to just help you focus on releasing the energetic baggage from past lives. Okay? So let me give you a story, a couple of stories. I want to inspire you as to the reason why it's so important to focus on healing past life karma. First of all, an amazing story that just blew my mind. I was working with a client in America, and we were on Zoom, and we were doing this session, and she was feeling stuck in life, despair, frustration, hopelessness, helplessness, this kind of thing. And I'm not going to go in detail of the situation she was experiencing, but those are the emotions that she was having, right? So I asked permission if I can tune into her energetic matrix, and then I shift into a trance state of mind, and I start to go through with my higher guides and higher self to look at her energetic matrix and find the thread that leads to the origins of the situation. Origins. We're not talking about waffly, airy-fairy, lighthearted surface stuff. I'm shifting. I look for the origins, so I follow the thread in the energies, if you like. I can see this matrix of energies of someone's personal template. I follow this to a lifetime, one of her past lives when she was living in Europe. And I could feel, yes, it's Europe. I can get a definite yes. And then I start testing the year. Now, the year calculation is not always exact, but we get an estimate. This time, ready to Google this? Year 534 AD. 534. Google the year 534. After watching this video, just take notes, write it down. Things to do after this video. It was the worst year to be alive in human history. Now, interesting, in my premonition, working with the client during a session, I'm in trance state and I see this dark cloud descending upon this area of land, and I'm thinking, I said to her, I'm seeing this dark cloud coming on the land, and it's covering this massive land thing. I don't know what this is, I said, but I can feel everyone in misery, struggling and everything. Now, Google says there was famine, there was disease, there was no food because a volcano had erupted and covered the land. She was carrying past life baggage and burdens from this situation. And she could not move her life forward because it was in her energies, this vibrational essence of despair, hopelessness, helplessness, survival. How could she flourish in a business if she's got this survival mode happening? No, not possible. You're focusing only on survival, right? So you have to get rid of that. You have to heal, transform, absolve past life karma in order to move forward in life. This is common knowledge in Hinduism and in Buddhism, that past life issues are real, that past lives affect you. And in fact, when I was living in South India for a couple of years, I went to many South Indian temples where there were many Hindus there, going there specifically to absolve their past life karma. So masses of people believe in this stuff, right? And I've seen this in my own evidence. When that's shifted from someone, they can then flourish in life. They focus on their life patterns. Absolutely amazing how it shifts. Another example of how past life karma can affect you is from a story by Dr. Aurora, who's been in Ayurvedic medicine for over 40 years now, and he's in Rishikesh in India. And he told a story that in, Ayurvedic medicine, it's knowledge, fact, in ancient India, that cancer is because of past life karma. Cancer. And he told a story about how a man had cancer in one of his arms, and he was a taxi driver many years ago, maybe 20 years ago. And he didn't want to lose his arm. The doctor says, we can cut your arm off. He says, I don't want to lose my arm. I lose my job. I lose my money. So he went to go see a priest, Brahmin, who gave him some chanting to do. And without going into detail of that, 40 days his cancer was cured. This is coming from a doctor in Ayurvedic medicine for 40 years. He knows of this knowledge. And it's possible. Anything's possible. So what does it take to heal past life karma? What does it take? How can you heal past life karma? Is it possible for you to heal your own karma? Absolutely. I've been working and releasing my karma through a variety of different ways, and I'm a big fan of it because it's like releasing all the baggage and burdens, and you suddenly just feel like a new person, like you can see the world differently. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, we have past life karma, right? We've got this karma, but there's another thing called intergenerational trauma. It's like family lineage, inherited baggage. That stuff sucks too, but I've got another video on that. In this one, how do you heal past life karma? Now, I hope you're taking notes and continue watching the entire video, okay? So, energy healing requires you to see the world as energy. It makes it much easier to work with this. The mind can understand it better when you see karma as an energetic vibration. Like this ball that keeps, looks like the sunshine, that keeps radiating out these vibes of negativity from this ball of karma. It's just an energy, like a light bulb, but a very dark one. And it just keeps going, I was in war. Let's say, for instance, not me. No, not me. So I had to tune in for a minute there. If one of your ancestors was in war, now you were in a war in a past lifetime. Let's look at it from this perspective. You have two children. One is very peaceful, and one was born into the world with anger. The one who was born into the world with anger and a need to fight and revenge and really angry, or perhaps you even know of someone who has anger problems and they don't know why they have anger outbursts. What if they had experienced a past lifetime in a war and witnessed their entire family, village murdered, killed, raped? Wouldn't you be angry? They would be angry. can't resolve with that lifetime, and then they die in this war zone, the next birth, anger. It just keeps going and going and going. It's past life karma, past life situation, right? When you remove that entirely, the karma, the energetic vibration is there. You still have, okay, because we have this. Where do I draw this on the board here? Okay, I've got this. What I call a personal template. So in the personal template, we have thoughts. Sorry for my messy writing. Just write this little box on your own page. Thoughts, beliefs, emotions. We also have attitudes and intentions. So write this on your page. Personal template for living, that it contains your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. When you release the karma from your energy, from, let's say, this angry person, release the karma, he still has the imprints of the thought patterns, the beliefs and emotions that go along with it. So the origins you can release, but then you still need to increase your conscious awareness of the patterns that are happening in your everyday life, your current life situation, because that's still going to be going, right? Especially if they're not aware, or if you're not aware of the patterns. So what's the first thing we need to do before we even think about removing this? Before you even think about going into this dark energy, and it can be dark, it can be war zones, it could be entities, it can be anything, right? Dark. Don't even think about going into that until you raise your energy vibration. Write that down. Write it down. You must raise your energy vibration before you even go into the dark, into the baggage and burdens of past life karma. Absolutely important, because when you're raising your energy vibration, what this does, see if I can draw this. This is your mind. It opens up your mind to possibilities. It opens up your psychic eye. Your third eye starts to open. Really work on that third eye there. Get that happening, right? And when you have this open, then when you start to heal this, you will easily see the thoughts and beliefs and emotions that are connected to it. Yes, absolutely. If anyone tells you they can heal your past life karma, get them to tell stories or prove that they've healed their own past life karma, that they've gone into the complexities, that they just don't say, I'm releasing past life karma, or, working with these swiping methods and healing, because I can tell you right now, you can release something, but the energetic vibration that's in the personal template will keep repeating itself. It's not effective healing. It's not deep. And I know a lot of people have these watered down versions of healing at the moment of releasing. They're a fantastic start. But what happens is a lot of people still have those patterns of negativity and sabotaging patterns that are hindering them from creating a life they love, because they still have the energetic matrix of the negativity happening here that the past life karma created. So first, raise your energy vibration, which is the reason why I'm on a mission to teach 1 million people how to raise their energy vibration. It's obvious now, right? You can't heal properly unless you're in this higher energy vibration. Okay, so let's step by step through healing past life karma, right? First step, number 1, write it down. My board's full. I'm not going to write it down. First step, meditation. Sit in meditation 15 minutes each day, 20 minutes each day with a loving kindness meditation. It's very valuable for so many reasons. One is it increases your positivity ratio, which we know from science is beneficial to increasing your, oh goodness me, everything. I think I have a video on this, but you can get the book by Barbara Fredrickson called Positivity. Read the research there. Research the scientific research and find out what actually she means by this being a higher positivity ratio than negativity. The loving kindness meditation starts to develop this. right? Doing this every day. I wish everyone health and happiness, or just radiating love from your heart center, which is my preference. I have a really good video in the loving kindness meditation where you're first developing your sense of self-love. You're developing your own love inside yourself, that you love yourself, because then you're better able to hold space for spreading it around the planet. And when you're in that higher vibrational state, things start to wake up in your mind, your psychic powers, your intuition, your empathy, your ability to see outside of the box. And then you start to see the patterns that create your misery, and you start going, now I know. And then you start writing down the thought patterns that are keeping you stuck, and then you start catching them in the moment and saying, oh, I don't want that thought right now. Even better, and this is going to blow your mind, so just ignore this part if you don't want to hear it right now. You start becoming aware of the thoughts from non-physical beings that are standing next to you. They influence your thought patterns big time. Not just the non-physical beings, but the social constructs of the world, the environment you're in, everything influences us. But when you raise your energy vibration, you're aware of it all, and you can make a conscious choice. You're increasing conscious awareness. And this is super important for healing past life karma. First step, meditation. Just do meditation 21 days in a row is what I would recommend. 15, 20 minutes each day. Do this. I love myself. I love the world. Everyone's feeling love. I've got a really powerful story on this one, actually. I was just talking about this in an interview with the Tamil man in India. He did an interview with me the other day, and I was sharing with him how I first learned the power of working with my own energy vibration and how to soften other people's energy. And it was amazing, because I was saying that everyone in Tamil Nadu in India can do this white light meditation to raise their vibration, because it affects the people around them. We only need to focus on ourselves, right? Because then slowly that changes the energy of the environment and the people and everything. It's amazing to witness. I had a story for him. It was a long time ago now. One of my partners was very angry and yelling and yelling and yelling, and I was doing this technique of feeling light pink energy from my heart to his heart, and then surrounding his whole being. While he was in the middle of yelling, I stood there calmly and peacefully, and just imagine this. Suddenly he stopped yelling, and he said, "What are you doing?" I said, nothing. Continue with what you were saying. I said very calmly. And he says, "I can't remember. All I was seeing was red." He was in a state of rage. He saw red, and sending love in the form of light pink energy from my heart to his stopped someone in rage. So your loving kindness meditation, doing it every day and only focusing on yourself, changes your own energy vibration, raises your energy up, and slowly over time affects the environment and the people around you. Super, super powerful. Now, through that meditation, you're going to start to become aware of other things, because when you're in meditation, your higher self starts to train you to be able to see or you become sensitive. I don't know. It's probably a combination of both. And then you have the ability to shift into this trance state. What you need to do is be in a higher state, trance state, alpha, theta state of mind, in order to release this karma, right? But before you even get into that, first step, meditation, raise your energy vibration for 21 days. Absolutely. It's such an important thing. Even down to the point of making sure you have time to create peace and serenity in your life. Even if that's just half an hour drinking a cup of tea and reading your favorite book. Increase positivity ratio higher than negativity. Super important. Again, read that book called Positivity. The next step is then becoming aware of the thought patterns, the emotional patterns. So start thought journaling. Write down, not journaling, I gotta rephrase that. I call it a brain dump. And I have it in my course. I work with it in clients. I suggest all my clients to do this brain dump. 10 to 15 minutes each day. You're sitting down with a pen and paper, and you're just thinking, watching the thoughts in your mind, watching them, and writing it down. It's more difficult than you think. A lot of people start writing down what they did that day, but that's not a brain dump. That's not observing your thought patterns. It's the patterns in our mind to start observing, and it's super important practice in order to resolve and heal past life karma. Okay, so you get a pen and paper and you just write down the first thing that comes to your mind. If you just imagine your thoughts on a movie screen in front of you, right? Like they're there and you're just watching one come on. Oh, okay, I'll write that one down. Another one come on. Okay, I'll write that down. Another one come on. Okay, I'll write that down. And you might find some negative thought patterns in there. Write them down. Do not judge yourself over these negative thoughts. I had one client in Dubai and she started this practice, and after a couple of weeks she said, I couldn't believe the negative thoughts I had in my mind. Now that she was aware of it, it's like shining a light on it. I'm turning on my flashlight here, shining a light on it, and you can go, oh, I got that negative thought. I'm going to change it. And when you change that negative thought, you're starting to raise your energy vibration again. Right? Because you're not allowing that kind of thought to stay in your mind. Critical, judgmental, negative thoughts. Nothing should stay in your mind that's negative. Nothing. Because negative thoughts will create negative emotions and keep you stuck in this personal template that's sabotaging your life. Okay. Past life karma. Now, first step, meditation. Second step, brain dump. You have all the knowledge there. Okay, I know the thoughts that are going to come up, and I've got myself at a higher level of vibration. You go into meditation with the sole purpose of discovering what past life karma is causing your issue. Because you're aware of the patterns that come up, these negative thoughts are not going to control your meditation anymore. You have to have that sense of control over your mind and emotions. Go into it and look like you're watching a movie. Don't get personal with it. Oh my God, I can't believe that happened to me. No. Go into it like you're watching a movie. Private investigator. Ooh, look, this happened to me. Oh, that sucks. Okay, or I did this to someone in a past life. Oh my God, I was a terrible person. Then you look at it. Go into this environment. This is what I recommend. This is what I do. This is how I work through clients. I hold this sacred space for them to go into that. This is what I do in mine. I go into it and I feel the emotions that I experienced that lifetime. I'm giving honor and respect and appreciation to that moment. Why? Why can't we just ignore it and get on with things? That doesn't heal it. I may refer to you another book, Effortless Pain Relief. In this book, the author says that she had chronic back pain for 2 years, was in bed for 2 years, and she started finally paying attention to the pain with appreciation. Appreciation, positivity, right? Positivity ratio. She was raising the positivity ratio of this pain. What happens when it's a higher vibration? Pain disappears. Okay, she was using appreciation. I myself prefer gratitude, love and gratitude, than appreciation. Similar vibe, but positivity vibration. She says she healed herself, chronic back pain. And now, apparently, she's in her 50s and has no pain in her body. So what do we do when we find this past life karma? Feel the pain with the intention of releasing it. You have to be up here, though, if you're going to do that. I can tell you right now. Do not do past life karma meditation. If you feel like, okay, this is really important, so I'm going to write this down. And I want you to write this down. Have to or should. Never, never, never go into this type of meditation, in this higher healing state with have to and shoulds. Do not force it. No forcing. Okay, no forcing, no fear, no judgment. That's a long word to write. Nothing. Write it down on your paper very large and cross it out. Do not be in this healing state of past life karma in this state. Why? It's a lower energetic vibration and you're a victim in this state. You cannot heal in a lower vibration. You are a victim to the past life karma, to the negativity, but also to negative entities who just notice you've walked in their realm. So focus on first. Raise your energy vibration. Yeah? In that higher state of being, only there you can do your past life karma healing. This is from my experience, years of experience. This is from my knowledge, and this is the information I receive in my meditations. In order to heal anything, you have to be in that higher vibrational state of being and in that theta alpha mind state of meditation. Super important. Now, if you're watching this video thinking, yeah, I can do this, great, go do it. Because I know it's going to raise your vibration, it's going to improve your life entirely. If you're watching this video thinking, that's too much, Santosha, I can't do this, please reach out to me because I'd like to teach you. I train people in mysticism, in energy healing on a deeper level than you've ever seen before in any other programs or courses anywhere around the world. And my goal for this is to be able to teach people how to raise their energy vibration. Through these practices, when you release karma, when you're consciously aware of your thoughts and patterns, your thoughts and emotional patterns, you're raising your energy vibration through conscious awareness, right? So what are the first 2 steps that I recommend you do? You can do that right now, absolutely. Anyone watching this video can do the first 2 steps. First, meditation, 20 minutes every day for 21 days in a row. This starts to train you in a different vibration. Meditation is not for stress relief. It's for, how do I say this? For spiritual development, personal development, spiritual development. You have to have that tool in your toolbox for the rest of your life and lifetimes. It will advance you very quickly. Meditation takes you in the inner world, which is way more expensive than the outer world. Way more access to higher knowledge and like unlimited possibilities. Meditation. Second one is do the brain dump. Become aware of the toxic patterns that you're carrying. The toxic patterns are not you. They're just some patterns from your personal template that you may have picked up from your family lineage or from karma. But it's not you. It's just these patterns, right? I think that's number 1 key takeaway from this video. You are not your patterns, and you can change the patterns. So the first thing, do those first 2 steps. Now, if you need me to help you do this step, you can book in a session with me. No problem there. Or if you want me to teach you how to do this, well, first of all, you have to get through that 21 days meditation, because otherwise you don't have the skill, you don't have the abilities, you haven't developed enough yet when you get into that. So that's my way of healing past life karma and going into the complexities and depths of it. It's absolutely possible for anyone to do. But anyways, one last thing I'm going to say. If you don't want to go into this karma, and you don't want to do that meditation yourself, you can get rid of past life karma if you raise your energy vibration enough for longer periods of time. Keep raising your positivity ratio up higher. Get that higher vibration. Raise your vibration higher, higher, higher. Learn how to do that. Binge watch on my YouTube channel because I've got tons of tools and techniques there. Just get them active in your everyday life. Go to my website, read my blog, join my course, learn how to raise your energy vibration. You know what? When you're in a higher energy vibration for long periods of time through like this meditation or other practices, past life karma can't hold on to you anymore because it's in lower vibration. Makes total sense. You think about it. When you're feeling love, can you feel anger or depression? No, the vibrations do not exist in the same time. The more higher vibrations you have, and there are 10 forms of positivity that Barbara Fredrickson mentions in her book, Positivity, get them active in your everyday life. And you notice a difference. But if you're really struggling to do that, you really need to get this past life karma removed, or intergenerational trauma and family lineage, baggage. Either way, there's work to do, and it's the best fun ever to take yourself on this journey, to make a dedication to healing your life and to raising your energy vibration, because life just gets so much more exciting. I mean, seriously, it's way better than being hopeless and helpless in your baggage and burdens, struggles and misery. And if you're tired of that, come on board with me. Now look, I'm going to tell you a little secret. Absolutely, I want to train with you. I want to train you to do everything I know how to do and give you all my knowledge. So I'd like you to come on board with me, and you can just reach out on my Healing the Planet from Within website. The most value is when you train with me in person or on a Zoom, but directly, and not just do my programs. Learn from me, because I'm pretty strict and I want to see you make that shift. So I'm going to challenge you and push you. It's really important. Yeah. So anyways, but right now you can do the first 2 steps of working towards healing your past life karma. And I really hope that this video helped you understand the process of doing it. Please comment below your success. If you can say, yeah, I've been meditating for years. There's some people watching my YouTube channel who has already been meditating for years. And then they can do this, raise their vibration. They can be aware of the thought patterns, and then they go into this releasing the karma. Oh, wait. I did say to watch to the end of the video. If you are advanced and already know those 2 steps, this step is a process of visualizing. Now, if you've already been doing meditation for some time and know how to clear your energies, you would know how to get to that stage, right? You have your tools. Ask first your higher self and your healers, your higher healers, these non-physical beings who are our helpers, the deities. Ask them, how can I heal this karma? Show me what I need. Ask questions when you're healing. They will give you a visual about what needs to be done. This could be removing curses, removing vows, burning contracts, cutting cords, releasing cords gently, clearing the holes in your portal and your aura, releasing the entities or any other dark energies for that matter. I don't want to go into detail with that right now. It also includes like a silver healing balm, because you're actually removing something and you've got to replace it with something. It goes quite in depth with what's needed. And the most important thing is you're asking your higher selves, your spirit guides, and your inner healer how to heal this. Sometimes the more advanced version of Ho'oponopono is necessary. We are actually going into the sorry and forgiveness mode. There's so many different elements to it. Repenting your sins is one aspect, depending on whether you have sins in that situation or karma. I'm just trying to think at the top of my head what else is there. As removing or healing the other people that were involved in that moment, asking for forgiveness and healing the rift between you two. If it's a situation or something you did to someone, asking them for forgiveness, receiving the forgiveness. But also forgiving them. Like there's a lot of different elements when you're working through, because your past life situation can be anything. So you've got to apply the particular healing method according to the situation. So if it is, you made a vow, like I'm never going to forgive you for 1,000 years kind of vow, you have to release yourself from that vow and forgive the person, right? Otherwise you're carrying the vow throughout your karma, your lifetimes. If you did something to someone, like a recent client in one of his lifetimes actually had murdered his own child because it was considered a sin to have children out of wedlock. And so he had to forgive himself, but also heal the child and the soul of the child and the mother at the same time in order to be released from this karma. So there's a lot of different elements there. One of my clients, she was born in the Philippines. She had a black magic curse put on her 8 generations ago, or it was through her past lifetimes that she inherited this as well. So that had to be released, as well as the oath with the shaman had to be healed. There's a lot of different elements in past life karma. I mean, you name it, it gets really deep. But if you're advanced already, you've done years of meditation in this higher vibration, and you're consciously aware of your current thought patterns, you can start to ask questions and then ask for the healing method. I can't give you an exact method because your karma is going to be different to someone else's, right? So you have to apply the medicine according to the wound. That makes sense. That makes. So yeah, past life karma is really intricate and in depth. And I hope you understand now that it's just not a matter of going like that. But yeah, it is possible and so much fun. But please feel free to reach out to me if you need a bit of hand with it. Or specifically if you want the training, because I would love to do some. I've done group trainings before with past life karma, and it's absolutely amazing witnessing the participants healing themselves first and noticing the shift, and those light bulb moments are absolutely glorious. It brings me so much joy to share this knowledge with the world. So yeah, again, my name is Santosha, and we just did a video on how to heal past life karma. You took a lot of notes, and you're going to start being actively involved with this all the time. After 21 days of meditation, you can start to feel into it and see what information you're given by your higher self and spirit guides. If you need to communicate and develop the ability how to communicate with your spirit guides, please watch my video on that, or ask for training on that as well. Because you can develop that as well as this higher vibration and personal template awareness. And then, boy, you can do anything in life when you got these skills. Okay, well, yeah, my name is Santosha. You're on my website, Healing the Planet from Within. Please click down there to subscribe so that you won't miss any juicy videos on this platform. I'm super excited to share with you all my knowledge. Okay. Many blessings for your journey.